afternoon, everybody. We are out, me and the kids. We are gonna weed around our peas. I'm just gonna give you a little tour of what our garden is looking like right now. The plants that we've got in the cold frames, and then our garden beds that we haven't planted in yet. We need to do some more tilling, and it's not quite past frost time yet, so but I'll take you a walk for around there, and we'll take a look at the garden, and I am going to ask you if you would comment on any suggestions for helping these little seedlings to grow. Some of them haven't come up very good, and I'm thinking some of it's because they got too hot, so I'm hoping I haven't killed the seeds from too much heat. And but we do have some things that are come up. In fact, some things that I'm going to have to pull out and put into bigger pots here soon, because the little things they're in are too small. So we're going to come out. We're going to wet down the ground. Maybe. Actually, I'm going to go see how easy it is to weed out some of the weeds over here near our pea plants. And if they're not too bad, we're going to get everything weeded. Yeah, can you see them? So some of them are bigger than others, and so they're a little bit harder to pull. Yeah, we'll save our pea plants. There we go. Yeah, that one's pretty big. Yeah. Yeah, some of them. It's alright. It'll be fine. So we've got our little pea plants over here. They're coming in real nice. Get them watered tonight. So Justin and Maren, why don't you guys come up over here? Okay, you see that little plant right here? Okay, we don't want that in there. Or that one. Okay, you see that other one? And what about this? We need to get this grass. Yep, that one needs to go. Okay, so these are pea plants. You see that? And they're just fine. Hey, man. Move on down here. Right here, Maren. Let's get that one.
See? Wanna look at it?
Some of these come out pretty easy because...
That looks weird.
Yeah, there's some peas right there.
Hey, what was this?
Oh, the rare marbleweed. Snake egg.
A dragon egg, a tiny dragon egg.
Marble? It's a dragon egg.
So, it's amazing how quickly you can clean a garden bed out of all sorts of weeds. But we do. We have tons and tons of pea plants growing. And they're just going to take off now that we've got some warm weather coming this week. Here's my blush peas. They're so cute because they've got that pinky color to them. The rest of these are just sugar snap because they're what we eat. They're what we love. And they grow really well here. Now, over here, you can see a lot of dirt. And it's hard to kind of see what is growing, but I've got some cilantro. I've got some dill. What else do I have? I've got some magnolias. Not magnolias. Marigolds. Sheesh. Some marigolds. And then in these little things, I've got some lavender, but I may need to plant them in something else. They're having a hard time. And then over here, not many of my tomatoes have come up. And so I'm a little concerned about that. So there's not a lot coming up in here. There is something right there. That's Those are either marigolds. I think those are marigolds. I do have some cucumbers. What is this? Oh, and some fennel. It looks like I had something coming here, but I'm thinking it got too dry because I've really struggled with that. And then in this one, I know I've got, oh yeah, so I've got these are my chocolate striped tomatoes. I've got three of them coming up. I've got something right here. What is this? Oh, this is one of my current tomatoes. Those are like little teeny things. That's my tomatillos there. We need to get them replanted. I've got kale coming up and I think some spinach. So, you know, some of these things I've planted a couple weeks ago. I just don't have a lot coming up. Some of it, I think, like I said, is the heat. And because the greenhouses do get really warm. Or not getting enough water. So, I'll keep working on it. If it comes down to it, I'll go and I'll have to buy plants. Okay, so over here on the east side of our house, we have our garden beds. And you can see they are growing wonderful things that are not garden stuff. But some of this is kind of pretty. I don't know what this is. But that's kind of pretty, whatever it is.
If we could grow that as like a ground cover somewhere, that would be
Yeah, it'd be really pretty. I don't know what this is. This is really pretty.
looking at that.
It's so pretty. So cute.
So if anybody has any ideas, if you know what some of these plants are, whether they're weeds or whether it's something I can transplant, we have a lot of grass going on in here. Now, the reason why there are so many weeds in here, there's two reasons. One, I did not cover them over the winter. And so if I were to put down some black plastic over the beds, they would kill any plants that might try and grow up under them. The other reason why is because I put mulch on here that is like hay and grass. I'm almost wondering if that's like alfalfa or something over there. I don't know. Anyway, so, but as long as we get this either tilled in before it goes to seed, or we get it pulled out before it goes to seed, it really shouldn't be a problem when we plant our plants. So, you know, you can kind of see where some of the mulch has been tilled in and that kind of thing. So, but our grass is looking beautiful. Over here, the sun has just barely started to get on this, but our lot is sloped. And so, and because it was such clay type soil, a lot of the seeds kind of ran down that way. So you can see it's super green up here, not so much here. But we do have some seed we're going to overseed, and we'll get it watered and we'll get it put in. And then I have this shady strip right here. And I think what I'm going to try, I'm going to do some research about daylilies. And I think I'm going to put some daylilies and some hostas in here just for something decorative and pretty to put in here. Susie's garden has got some weeds in it too, but it's not horrible. But the grass is beautiful. We've had some really nice rain. Our snowpack, where we get a lot of our water, is low, so it's going to be another kind of dry year. They've already got us on restrictions of just 3 days a week for watering. So we will have to work with that and see if we can maintain our plants and that kind of thing. This year it'll be a lot of mulch. I didn't mulch last year and I should have. This year we will be doing a lot of mulch, either straw or I have some wood chips or something to help maintain the moisture in the soil. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get these things watered tonight Oh, I did want to show you my daylilies that are going on up here. So part of doing the xeriscape out front is that we're dealing with a lot of rocks, so that weeds are easy to pull. Our tree is doing beautiful. In fact, look how sweet that is. We got little buds coming on right there. He's about to get his leaves. The kids named him Treebert, so Treebert's doing really well. In fact, I think some coming right out up there. So he's doing really good. And then these are daylilies that we planted 2 falls ago. They're doing really great. And then our butterfly bushes. The thing with the butterfly bushes is these top parts, they die. And then as it rains in the spring and summer, the new stuff comes up. So I need to get my trimmers to trim off all this dead. Yeah, we could do it tonight. We need to find my trimmers, which I think are in the I'll go and look for them in a minute. But anyway, so yes, the daylilies are doing beautiful. These are the ones, like I said, 2 falls ago, and they're thriving. These ones we planted last fall, and they did really well, and now they're coming up. This one I was worried about because it got a little bit buried by the rocks because it's kind of down deep. So yeah, you can see the green coming in there with that. So yeah, so all my daylilies and all of my butterfly bushes are coming in great. They've had just enough water. Neighbors did some work, and so they had it blue staked. But it's doing really well. And then these beautiful ladies. Hi, you little fluffy buds. So we toss our greens in here with them, and that makes them happy, and we love watching them out here up by our garden. So that's the state of the garden right now. Little garden tour and what we're doing, and it's exciting. So it's been a fun spring, and we're hoping for continued rain. Help us pray for that as well. And we're so grateful that you guys have joined us. Don't forget to go to our website at hubcityhomestead.com. Check out what we've got for sale there. I've got some fun things and for sale. And we've got goats for sale, and I crochet, so I've got some crochet stuff. All of that goes to help feed our animals and take care of the homestead, with donations going to OUR, which is Operation Underground Railroad. And we just love having you here. I'm so grateful that you're here. So like us, subscribe to us, hit the bells, comment. We'd love to see your comments. And we will see you on the next video.